In our free time, it's so easy to slip into doom scrolling, mindless browsing, binge watching, or reaching for junk food. But what if we replace these habits with activities that genuinely make us feel good? I think in the busyness of life, we forget what really brings us joy and fall into habits that don't really serve us. This is where the dopamine menu comes in, a list of activities to lift us up during our downtime. The goal isn't to fill every moment with a task, but to help us avoid slipping back into those less fulfilling habits. By having an actual written list of our go-to activities, we can literally pick out what we need and make better choices. Jessica McCabe, the creator of this concept, explains it like this: it prevents us from going to the grocery store when we're hungry. So, how do you create one? The menu has to be tailored to you. So the first thing is to make a list of all your favorite things. Then, like an actual menu, organize the list by starters, main course, dessert, or specials, depending on how much time and effort each activity takes. Mine only has 3 parts. I'll share with you my favorite go-tos and how it completely reshaped my daily routine. First, starters. These are the small, quick activities that require minimal time and effort but can have a big impact on how you feel, like making the bed, displaying fresh flowers, meditating. The list goes on, but I want to share with you my favorite 3. I notice that I tend to reach for my phone whenever I need a little break from whatever I'm doing. So I wanted to replace it with an activity that was a little more intentional. So when I have this urge, or should I say reflex, it's my cue to get up and make myself a herbal infusion instead. Instead of consuming more information, this is an actual break from my day, and I always feel refreshed afterwards. You know how they say to build good habits, we have to make it as easy as possible? Well, for me, it has made all the difference to leave my yoga mat laid out right next to my work desk. It's there as a reminder to do some light stretches, and sometimes it even turns into a mini workout session. And afterwards, a little breathing exercise. Taking just a few minutes to close my eyes and connect with my breath calms my nerves so much. Nothing resonates with us emotionally quite like music. No matter what's going on in my life, no matter how hectic things get, listening to my favorite playlists can instantly 180 my mood. I actually always have a pair of earbuds with me so that I can listen to it whenever I want to. I think it's because for that moment, I can tune everything out and reconnect with something that I love. Whether I'm in the car, cooking in the kitchen, or even in the shower, it works every time. And now we move on to the main course, the things that require more engagement, effort, and time, but also has a long-lasting effect. First one for me is always to have a creative project. Our current creative project is to make all the art pieces for our home. It's rewarding to learn things along the way and also to display something that we made ourselves. I have a long list of things that I want to do next, learn how to make throw cushions, and even build small furniture pieces. Learning a slow skill is the best way to slow down and appreciate the gradual progress, whether it's learning to play an instrument, baking from scratch, gardening, or crocheting. For me right now, it is learning Portuguese. Of course, the best way is probably to go out there and interact with people, but the flashcards and games make it so much fun, and it's really easy to do when I have even just a couple of minutes to spare. Having healthy homemade snacks around is so crucial in my opinion, because obviously this helps us make better food choices. I love looking up new recipes, and making it is just as much as fun. I am obsessed with chia pudding right now, and also these almond butter stuffed dates with the chocolate drizzle. It is so satisfying. The purpose of a sensory walk is to discover new sights and sounds. I love walking around the city in the late mornings or early afternoons because it's usually really peaceful. I also love bringing my camera along because it makes me pay attention to the things that I would usually overlook. Most of us have to be on our screens for a big chunk of the day, so going out, getting fresh air, and discovering new things is the best way to reset our senses again. And then we have the specials, the activities that don't happen every day, but can make a big impact when they do. Maybe for you, it's going to see a play, a concert, volunteering, or going out to a nice dinner. 2 things that I've been loving lately. The first is a fashion show. Not going to see one, but having one. We get a dopamine hit from clicking that buy now button, which is why online shopping can be so addicting. But if I ever feel the itch to buy something, I'll go into my closet and just try on all of my clothes. I don't know if this is fun for anyone else, but I have a blast. It's also such a good way to appreciate what we have and create more outfit ideas. Okay, the aftermath is not so fun, but it's also a big motivator for not buying any more things. And of course on the list, my new favorite thing is exploring new parks in Lisbon. I love the parks here. They're so unique to the neighborhood. The trees, the views, the energy is all so different. And we're starting at the parks closest to our home and working our way throughout the whole city. It always makes me think that we really don't need much at all to feel good. Sometimes just sitting quietly on the bench and watching life go by is all we need. I hope that this video inspired you to create your own menu. You'd be surprised how a few small changes in our day can make such a big difference. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon.